Okay, let's have one or two games this morning. So martol 2190. Try Royal Paz. Okay. Is it going to be a Marshall Gambit? Face the Marshall Gambit with white. That'd be funny. Ah, nope. Something slower. So I'm building up with D4. Hopefully. Okay, I'll still play D4. I think D3 is a bit more passive. So the C2 bishop is a problem here. Potentially. So I might have to move it now. We'll play knight E3. Bishop B1. Bishop D3. Or rook E2. There's a few choices actually, I think. Knight E3 might be a choice actually, because takes knight F5 after that. Might be dangerous, or knight D5. Actually, I'm not sure of the theory here. That could be total nonsense what I've just said. I'm not sure about knight D3. In fact, I'm probably already worse here. Oh, Gordon Bennett. I'll take on E5. So am I already worse? Have I got knight D4? Knight D4. Take on E5. Right, knight E3. Let's play knight E3. Let's play knight F5. I can play knight D5 and bishop E4 here, so try that. Hopefully I'm not losing instantly with anything. Knight E5 will take. Right, so Queen E2 now. Oh, this bishop though is vulnerable here for Queen C1s or not. No, my king's got an escape square. There's no back row nasty or anything. So have I just nabbed a pawn for nothing? I think bishop F4 next. Bishop F4 here. Looks pleasant enough. So next, shall I just try and kick this knight back? Mind you, knight B6 to D5. How about E6 here? E6 looks... trying to sort of weaken black's king a bit. Although I might have just allowed the tactic takes, bishop F2. If queen takes, then queen takes E7, so E6, but bishop F2, maybe I'll just move the king. He's not going for it anyway. In here, okay, B3, or just, I think a centralization, rook E1, keeping control of E8. I think knight G5 might threaten a lot of things. Right, first bishop G3. So protecting F2, so then maybe knight G5 and things like queen H5. Subtle stuff. Knight G5 or B3. I'll go for knight G5. Queen D5. Queen H5. H6. Rook H6. That rook H6 here takes Queen E6. King G7. It would have been useful to have bishop E5 there. So how about B3, preparing rook H6? I think that's interesting. B3. Try B3 now. So the idea of rook H6 takes, check, and bishop E5, check. If the king's on G7 or H8. If he takes, he's weakening his king. Okay, so F2 is really weak. So down and potentially G2. So I can threaten mate in one with Queen E4. Attacking the queen, threatening mate. If it takes knight E4, attacking the rook, still attacking the knight. That seems to be a good move, basically. Also the bishop, if queen takes, knight takes, the rook, bishop and knight will be attacked. So not bad for one centralizing move. Maybe that's the point of centralization. You can attack on both sides or defend on both sides much more easily from the center. So Queen E4. What does he do? Okay, knight takes E4, so protecting F2 as well with the knight, attacking the rook, attacking the bishop. This knight's attacked. The pawn's attacked. There's quite a few things attacked here in black's position. I think I'll just start with taking the knight. That looks... Now I can take the bishop and play bishop d6. Yeah, rook up. He's resigned. So that was interesting. So Roy Lopez, don't normally play this stuff. Don't really know what I'm doing. Oops, don't really know what I'm doing. In Roy Lopez and closed Brea, I think. Is it? I don't know. Knight F1. So rook C8, and I've forgotten what you're supposed to do here. Maybe bishop D3 is a move. I don't know. But D5, yeah, it seemed dangerous. So I took, but he's given me the D4 square to work with, and also D5 is a bit weak potentially, with the threat of knight D5 potentially. So here knight takes D5, just wins a pawn. So the E4 knight attacking the queen immediately as well. So snatching a pawn. F2 is a bit sensitive, but he never really had enough pressure. So my king, his king's safety is a bit in question as well as mine on F2. So he's blasting down on F2, but knight G5 maybe it's not that bad because of this this Queen E4 here. So it's supporting Queen H7 mate if he's not careful. End up losing lots of material. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.